What's up guys, Scourge97 here with Glitch Hunter, and today I figured since I kinda did it yesterday, I figured cause it's Star Wars month, and obviously I've missed the most important Star Wars day of the year, the 4th of May, may the 4th be with you, I figured I would do it on Revenge of the 5th. Why not? So, this is a Star Wars special. I probably should have put that as a title, so yes, let's do that actually. I will just edit just now. Just give me a wee minute, guys. Put Star Wars month special. There we go, that'll do. So, yeah, I have kind of played this a little bit. So, what I will do is I'll play from like episode 1 to 3 and then just kind of fuck about a bit. I need to see if I can actually skip, if I can, no, it's quit to main menu. I'm gonna actually, hold on. Shit, I need to finish this episode before I can actually pick an episode. Ah, that is bullshit! Can I... Episodes? Ah, I can pick, right. So, we'll start with... Phantom Menace, right? And we'll do... You know what? For you guys, we'll do the story again. Yes. And what I'll do is I'll just keep continuing the story and stuff and blah blah blah. Just so you guys can see it and stuff. This is the wrong part of the episode. What the fuck's going on here? Fucking spoiler alert here, what the fuck?
Will guide us. The Force? Oh, no. Quick, shoot. Ah! We need this.
Alright, episodes, we'll go Phantom Menace. So I don't... shit. For some reason this is not letting me go back. Which is bullshit. You know what guys? I'll just continue with The Force Awakens, right? I need to do a story. No. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Creature out of the way. Shoot it, Obi-Wan.
Alright, I'll go back. Quit level. Yes. Alright. So I'm going to finish this episode in order to, you know, pick the Phantom Menace again. But you know what? It's Star Wars related anyway, so let's just fucking go.
There's something I need to take care of first.
So, here we go. Oh, can I ride this? Hey! Oh, that's amazing. Just having a wee fuck about. go.
things first, you're going to help me collect some scrap. Unkar Plutt's getting more and more selective about what he'll trade with. Well, it's either that or I don't eat this week. I won't be much use to you then.
Maybe if I assembled something, I could get to that scrap.
So guys, something kinda happened to me today. I know it's kinda random and I've been quiet for the past 5 minutes, but I'll just share this anyway.
Maybe if I built something, I could reach
So,
it.
basically, I was walking, when was it, yesterday? So I would say it happened to me today, but it didn't really take. I'll explain the full story before I wrap it up. So, basically, I was at work yesterday, and we were dealing with this customer and blah blah, and one of my colleagues got the customer's number because they thought that the customer was nice looking and da da da. So he got a number. They've been texting and stuff like that. So I was with that same guy today, working with him, and he's texting her while we're on the job and stuff like that. So, and he's basically saying that what she said is she felt sorry for me for some reason. And I asked him, why does she feel sorry for me? So, basically the day before the text messaging and stuff like that, I always wear my key. I always have my keys on me, even if I'm out on a job or whatever and stuff like that. So, and my keys are attached to a flash lanyard. Or my flash lanyard's attached to my keys, whatever. So, basically, she's clocked my flash lanyard. Now, she did say it was she liked it and stuff like that, but she's not really into the geeky stuff and blah blah blah. So I figured that's fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Each to their own. But she said that she'd felt the while my colleague was talking, messaging on and stuff. My colleague says to me that she says she felt sorry for me because I'm into geek stuff. Like Star Wars, Flash, DC, blah, and all that sort of stuff. And I was sitting thinking to myself, why would you feel sorry for me for being a geek? Being a geek isn't something you're born with. Being a geek is something you decide to do. Being a geek is something you choose. So why is this person feeling sorry for me? And I'm just... I kind of feel like I'm trying to be an ambassador here to fucking geekdom, right? But my point is valid. I mean, why feel sorry for someone for being a geek? I mean, it's completely pointless. If someone is a geek, they choose to be a geek. You know what I mean? If you... Like, I get slagged, I will admit, I get slagged in my work for being a geek. But you know what? It doesn't faze me. Because I love being a geek. Being a geek is literally in my nature. I love being a geek and being into all this stuff because being a geek makes life so much more interesting. Because when people look at a movie, when people slag geeks and stuff, when they look at a movie, they think, oh, it's just a movie. That movie was actually, it was okay, it was good, I enjoyed that, blah, blah, blah. But with geeks, they feel the movie, they feel the characters' emotions, they feel the characters' feelings. It's like when normal people watch a movie, it's a movie. But when geeks watch a movie, it's a whole different world. this is the kind of a rant that I'm kind of having here, but I don't care. Because, fucking, I don't like
To build myself somehow.
when people slag other geeks. I hate it, I don't like it. Because, I mean, think about it. See all the people that slag the geeks, they've all watched Marvel films. That's kind of why I do watch Marvel films, but I'm not really into Marvel because everyone is into Marvel, including the ones that slag geeks. If you catch my meaning. Right, that one. So it's basically being a geek is one of the best things that you could ever do, in my opinion. That was not right. I actually feel as if I could be an ambassador for geekdom right now. But I mean, geeks, like I said, that when geeks watch a movie or play a game or whatever, it's a whole different world. It's a completely different world. So I'm playing this just now and I'm thinking, oh, I'm loving this, exploring new worlds, like multiple planets that I can explore in this one little game. Well, I say little game, it's actually fucking massive, but hey. I mean, I could watch DC movies and it could be the worst movie possible, but I would sit there and I would still watch it and be in the movie. But I would feel as if I'm part of that movie, even though the movie was shit. And yes, geeks always like criticise and like comment like some negative thoughts and stuff like that to like really shitty movie. Basically, I'm ranting about geekdom and people slagging geeks. So essentially, Adam, what I'm saying is there was something that happened to me earlier on and yesterday. So yesterday I was out on a job with one of my colleagues, right? And I'll explain it again for you, Adam, because well, if anyone that decides to click on the video, I would, you know, feel free to enjoy my rant. I was in the middle of explaining before you typed that, asshole. So, I will explain to you what happened to me, Adam. So, I was out on a job with my colleague, and basically, prick. And basically, he gets our number at the end of the job, right? And while fuck that. So I'm out and he gets the number, da da da. Then I'm out with him again the day, right? And he's texting this lassie. And he texts back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he says to me one of the text messages that she sent him, saying that she felt sorry for me, right? And I asked him, why does she feel sorry for me? And she said that, basically, he says, she saw your lanyard and knew that you were into all that sort of stuff and blah, 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 and she felt sorry for you for being, like, for basically being a geek. So basically my rant is about this because I kind of feel as if I need to, well, I don't feel as if I need to explain myself, but I want to, it's not explain myself. Basically, I hate it when people don't understand the decision of being a geek. Being a geek is not something that you can't control. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for understanding, because listen, this is what I'm ranting about. You understand why I'm ranting. Because think about it, right? Geekdom, it's not something that you're born with. Literally, you're born and you don't even know where the fuck you are, right? So you become one. You start getting into cartoons, the normal kid stuff, right? At this point, you don't realise what geekdom is. Like when your childhood was basically all these cartoons like and stuff and Power Rangers, Powerpuff Girls and fucking Dragon Ball Z, or I know you're not really into that. Yeah, probably. And basically it's like when you watch all these cartoons, you don't realise that you're a geek. Because you think, oh well, these things are made for me. I'm a kid. I enjoy this stuff. When, like the time I discovered that I was a geek, it was when Arrow, the CW TV show Arrow, was first aired, or the first season had aired, and when that first season had aired, I loved it. One of the best TV shows I'd ever seen in my entire life when the first season came out at that time. And I should be playing while I'm fucking explaining. And I was what, 13 I think? I think I was 13. And basically I didn't realise Arrow was part of DC. Like, I watched Arrow kind of religiously. I watched Arrow religiously for like 2 or 3 seasons before I finally realised, fuck, it's the property of DC. So that is when I eventually decided to go through some DC comics and stuff to, kind of get the gist of what was happening and blah blah. Then I realised, oh shit, that's way too many comics to catch up on. So I decided, you know what, I'll try and catch up on the New 52 and go from there. So I'm still currently trying to do that at the moment. But 3 seasons into Arrow, I discovered that I was a geek. And honestly, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me, because when season 3 it came out, that's when the Flash was introduced to the Arrowverse. And
That should be enough to get a portion or two out of Uncle.
that just basically was the pinnacle for me. Like, I still watch the Flash to this fucking day. I still watch all of the Arrowverse shows to this day. And like, the Flash and Superman and Lois are my 2 favourite ongoing DC shows, which technically they're the only DC shows running, unless you count Naomi and Stargirl. It's a bit iffy because Batwoman and Legend have just been cancelled. But anyway, sidetrack. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I became a geek because I loved a TV show. Like I said, it's not something you're born with. It's something that you choose to do. If you love a TV show and you get into the whole franchise that TV show is a part of, that is you officially a geek. I mean, my dad got me into Star Wars when I was fucking 5. He didn't drill geekdom into me because he's not exactly the big of a geek as I am. But what I'm trying to say is my dad helped me to become a geek. He did help.
Let's see what you...
But it wasn't the biggest factor of my geekdom.
These fine pieces are worth 1/2.
I mean,
Last week they were a half portion each.
Star Wars has been... I've watched Star Wars so many fucking times, and I'm currently rewatching it because it's Star Wars, man, for fuck's sake. And to me, that is deemed like dedication or like geeky and stuff like that. Yeah, and I'm fucking proud to be a geek, right?
Let's get out of
I
here.
will never be ashamed to be a geek. That's one thing I can actually say. I will never be ashamed to be a geek. And if anyone in my work wants to slag me for being a geek, then fire away, because you know what, pal? You're just gonna make my life even better, because I will never stop being a geek. I mean, think about it. Geeks are taking over the world. Marvel has become the pinnacle of movies. Marvel is the thing that saved cinema. Basically. Like, cinema, if it wasn't for Marvel or game franchises making movies and stuff, like, the cinema would be fucked. Because everybody's just watching movies on like Fire Sticks and stuff like that.
What is it?
So, and the thing is,
The jacket. This droid says you stole it.
most of the people in my work have probably went out and watched Marvel films, but they will slag me for being a geek because I'm into all that stuff. I'm sorry, pal, but if I'm into all that stuff and you're slagging me for it, why are you watching it as well?
Luke Skywalker.
Do I have a point? I mean, come on. But yeah, exactly. Anime's becoming more mainstream these days as well. Which basically tells you that geeks are taking over. And they've been taking over for a long time. Hell, fucking Star Wars, Star Trek, all of them were popular back in its day and stuff like that. Are you trying to tell me that it's still not popular? I mean, think about it. And, like, I'll be honest, most people in my work are all daft, wee, like, nerds, fannies, and blah, blah, blah. Right? And they are the type to, like, slag anyone for, like, fucking anything. I don't... It's kind of like, not, like Scott Thompson with Noxys.
So much for outrunning them.
There! Another quad jumper!
Then how are we going to reach it? Walk away.
I think I have an idea.
Basically, I will say, I still watch Power Rangers. I'm not much of a geek, I still watch fucking Power Rangers to this day, even though it's still cheesy as fuck. But, and if anyone was to slag me for that, then I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I choose to be a geek, I choose to like all of this stuff, I choose to actually be a part of it all. It's my choice. If you want to slag me for my choice, then so be it. Slag away. Just know that I will always be proud to be a geek.
You're up, BB-8.
I know I'm kind of rambling on, but you get the point. Never be ashamed to be a geek. It's one thing I will always say. And that's one thing actually what I'm going to teach my kids. If they become geeks as well. I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I was only making this video for this rant, essentially. That plus it's like Revenge of the Fifth, but still.
That one's garbage! Garbage will do!
I mean, I feel like, you know what, I actually want to get a t-shirt that says, I am proud to be a geek. I actually really want to get a t-shirt that says that. And if there's not a t-shirt that says that, there fucking should be.
Get ready!
You ever fly this thing?
Nope. BB-8, hold on!
Are the shields up?
I'm going low!
Because it's a Star Wars special. And Star Wars is a geek thing, so I may as well rant, and I'm ranting about geek stuff, so...
Stay low. Got it? Come on, Ray. We can't have them tracking us.
Ray!
Great shooting!
Hey! Keep setting me up and I'll keep blasting. Try and fly lower than this. We don't want them tracking us. This ship really moves.
Just wait till I get the compressor off the ignition line.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
We're too high, I know. Sorry.
Yum.
I'm trying to keep low. It's not so easy without a co-pilot.
I'm sort of getting the hang of this.
Stop going round in circles and let me shoot
I
you.
believe there's a map to Luke Skywalker inside BB-8.
Yeah, the resistance. I mean, we really need that map.
So we best get away from the First Order.